What is the most brutal rejection you've given to someone? In middle school, there was this morbidly obese girl that liked me and was aggressive about it. I tried to be polite about my disinterest. It wasn't just her size but her personality as well. She was crass and rude and talked about idiotic and disgusting things and just not someone I wanted to associate with. We had the same group of friends and she constantly wrote me notes and hung around my locker and tried to be everywhere I was while pawing at me and putting her arms around me and telling everyone how much she wanted to be my girlfriend. The whole time I never lost it and I just tried to be nice and keep distance between us and let my disinterest be known. It sort of became a joke amongst my friends with them always ribbing me about it. Flash forward and I moved to where I go to a different local high school than most of the kids in my middle school and lost touch with many of them when this girl drives by my new place one weekend and sees me hanging out front and stops and tells me that there is a party at her house and most of my old friends are there and she was just driving to pick up a friend who ended up not being able to come. I think about it and decide I really want to see my old friends, including a couple of girls I did have crushes on. So I jump in her truck and go with her as I didn't have a car yet. When we get there no one else was there and she keeps telling me they were coming as the party is supposed to start later and I am just very early. It was mid-afternoon so it was kind of believable. Her parents were gone and she kept trying to give me more and more alcohol while becoming more and more aggressive. She would sit next to me and start touching me inappropriately and I would politely move and she would then try to sit on me. Dear God. No matter where I moved she was on top of me and she was a little intoxicated making her that much braver and inappropriate to where I finally asked where the restroom was and went in and locked the door and climbed out the window and walked home. As I climbed out the window she was knocking on the door asking me to hurry because she had a surprise for me. To this day I shudder to think what it was. I sprinted the first several blocks and then winded my way through odd streets afraid she would show up in her truck. I felt bad about it, for dissing someone so hard for just liking me but realized it was more than that. I didn't see her for years after that until one night I was in a club and the waitress kept bringing me drinks from someone but would not say who. Drinks with names like Slow Comfortable Screw and Organism and SX on the beach with the waitress making a note of the name of the drink when she dropped it off. The hint was very clear albeit very forward. I scoured the place hoping to get a clue who was flirting with me to no avail. Finally after no one revealed themselves I figured it was just some shy girl being bold with her flirtations or a joke of some kind so I got ready to leave and she showed up looking and acting the same and said it was her. I have no idea where she was that I didn't see her but this was a two-story club, and wanted me to go home with her to which I made excuses and left. I've never seen or heard from her since.